Hey everyone, it's me again. I'm going to apologize in advance for the lack of scenery. I realize this wall here can get boring after a while. Oh look, there's a mirror. That could be interesting. Anyway, I'm going to apologize for that now because I was planning on doing this video in the park that I've been trying to go to, that I've been dying to go to, and have yet been able to do that because of work and other daily hassles that have come up. But anyway, hopefully future videos won't be so bland. This channel is for new pagans and people that are new to the path, so I found this topic fitting to do, and it's been on my mind to do for a couple days, so I figured I'd do it now. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet. I guess it's basically things that you should look out for as a new pagan. I wanted to tell you guys about about a recent event that's happened. I had said that in one of my previous videos, that living in the city can be a great thing because you can find people of the same faith and connect with them, and they can help you grow spiritually and you can help them grow spiritually, and it's great. Don't get me wrong. But you need to know what you're watching out for. The recent friend that I'm going to speak of, I suppose you would call them a succubus or something. I don't want to sound terrible, but I think that's a pretty good definition, I suppose. Anyway, this friend knew that I was pretty new to the path. They were pretty new to the path as well, so I don't understand where they thought they were coming from with this. But basically they were trying to tell me how to run my beliefs and whatnot. I don't want to get up and personal here. Okay, this person would be a succubus, and they got a little too close, if you know what I mean. I don't want to get dirty here on this channel or anything. They got a little too close. And they were trying to use the goddess and the god and all the excuses that you can think of in the pagan community to try and get me to follow through with their belief, I suppose you could say. You just need to watch out for these people. You don't need to rely on other people. You need to understand what you're doing whenever you get into paganism and Wicca and whatnot. You need to understand everything that you can before you jump into it. I think a lot of people jump into paganism because witchcraft is a part of it, and a lot of people want to feel like they can control their own lives, I suppose. I don't know, what have you. A lot of people try and get into paganism or Wicca because of the witchcraft concept. A lot of pagans don't even practice witchcraft. Witchcraft should not be the reason you get into paganism or Wicca. My advice here is to study everything that you can before jumping into this faith. Don't just jump into it because you feel helpless and you think that the craft is going to save you. But sure, it can, but that's not the point. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about on the same lines. My ex, I guess. I'm trying not to be too personal on this channel. It's not very professional. But anyway, my ex he's the reason that I jumped into paganism. I started studying like a week after he started studying paganism. He was a bit younger than me, so it was a little... I'm not sure that he grasped the concept. I think he was one of those people that just wanted to practice witchcraft. And that thought process that he had led him into black magic. And, you know, I'm sure you're all aware of the threefold law, and it kind of bit him in the ass, basically. So I'd go into deeper detail, but I don't want to get too personal, like I said. Basically, it really screwed him over in the end, and black magic is so not worth it, guys. It really isn't. And I've been really up and personal with that, so I would know. Another thing on those lines, another ex of mine. Oh, I'm not doing so great about not getting personal here, am I? Anyway, another ex of mine did not support me for the longest time in my faith. And whenever I found out why, it made total sense. I didn't blame him at all. Basically, he was young and stupid, I guess you could say, and jumped into a coven. Covens are a great thing, they really are, don't get me wrong. They're a great way to learn from others and to have a shoulder, not to cry on, but to hang on whenever you're falling off of your path. They'll basically keep you in check. But yeah, this coven led him into black magic as well, and he watched the other partners of the coven basically fail, or whatever you want to say. I don't know how to say it. He just basically watched them go down in flames, and he did not trust me in my path at all for the longest time. He wouldn't speak his mind about it. He didn't even like talking about it, which is pretty terrible, but you can't make people change, really. You can explain to them as much as you can, but in the end, they're going to stick with their beliefs, so. Not saying you shouldn't try or anything. But anyway, so I just wanted to make this video, and I guess I've had more failures, or I've seen more damage done by jumping into Wicca or paganism because of witchcraft. I've seen a lot of that, and I've only been on the path for 8 or 9 months, which is pretty terrible. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so that you would understand that. I'm hoping this helps a little bit. Sorry. Anyway, so basically I guess this video in conclusion is basically just saying you guys need to understand everything you can about Wicca and about your faith before you jump into it, before you start listening to other people. You really don't need other people to tell you what to do. I mean, sure, books are the same thing, I guess, but whenever it's a book, you can say, wait, that doesn't sound right, without them trying to justify it within the next 10 seconds, or without them being able to manipulate you any more than possible. Sorry. But yeah, anyway, basically, you don't rely on other people, please. I'm a solitary pagan, and I've been doing pretty fine myself. Just, my advice here is to start out as a solitary pagan. I'm not trying to tell you what to do whatever you want, but just don't say I didn't tell you so, basically. I'm a solitary pagan, and I study everything that I can. And I can question it just like I can in any other faith. I can question what I believe and rationalize it, basically. Sorry, I thought I heard a knock. Anyway, but yeah, I would say, not that you have to, but I'm starting out as a solitary pagan so that I can study everything that I can before I start taking advice from other people and whatnot. It's just the safest path. It's better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. But anyway, that's my advice. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, that's my advice. I'd love to hear what you guys think. If you guys have had any of those kind of things happen to you, your experiences, just let me know what you think. And brightest blessings. Bye, guys.